I was just gonna come out here and do stuff, but unfortunately, I guess my ring gave it out. And one more things. We are finally cleared to the storm. And thank goodness that we are. I will admit, I was kind of worried that we wasn't going to be able to stream tonight. Was going to try to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I completely forgot about the storms coming. Luckily for me though, looks like the storms were able to clear out, which gave me time to go on ahead and do a short stream. And what other stream to do than, give me just a second. One Piece chapters 1141 to 1143. Lorname! Hey, how you doing this fine night? Oh, let me get these numbers out of here. But yeah, I was really worried that we wasn't gonna be able to stream. Why did that? Hang on a second. I see. There we go. That should fix the issue. Oh, that's good. How's the Genshin coming along? Okay, that's much better and stuff. See how the emote just flies by, no problem. But yeah, I was really worried about the storms, but like I said, luckily they were able to move out of the way, which gives me enough time to do the One Piece chapter reaction. So let's go on ahead and get started with that, shall we? Killing giant flowers. Hello. I didn't even know that they had giant flowers in the game that you can fight. That's pretty cool. Oh, by the way, greetings creature humans alike. I am Magic Q Dog and One Piece. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Boop. Now then, I am so excited for this. I've heard of some crazy stuff that's been going on and I'm so excited. Anyways, 1141, an older woman. Oh. Is that? No, I don't think that's... That might be page 1. I'm not for sure. I'm not entirely for sure. Well, anyways, Oti is very upset. Which that's surprising and stuff, because she only gets upset over her brother. But anyways, can't see through the tears of anger. Oh. Oh well, Oti was kind of bad. Anyways. Gigantic diamonds! Gold ingots! Pearls! Those are the only reason I walked around that stupidly enormous castle. Ultra Rare Nami, don't bring that up. What do I care about this Loki monster or whatever? Loki? Diamonds? Nothing. Ignore her. What you two need right now is rest. Maybe, take it easy with all the hot button words, Ultra Rare Nami. I want treasure! Ultra Rare Nami! Now! Now! Wow, she is really... She's been kind of going bad with the, greed and stuff in this chapter. Wonder what that is. Anyways, Adam Tree Tour. There's more to see than I have ever imagined. So as you can tell, we live in the branches of this enormous tree, each of which has its own long history. Whoa, what's this one? Long ago, there was a village called Hugen on that branch. One day, lightning struck the village and started a fire. But when the branch gets old, the fire just never goes out. In order to ensure that it didn't spread to other branches, they had to cut it off, village included. Boy, that had to be a real tough call to make. I guess even Adam could get old and, just skip it. I can't say words. Anyways, get old and crippled. You might say that the vulnerability of Elbaph are fire and lightning, in fact. Considering the fact of what we learn. Interesting. They're in the Feast Western Village. Where you been, Nami? I don't. She looking for the elder. Probably exploring. Okay. Charu, this is our genius navigator. Ah, and what a beauty she is. Hey, watch it, you old perv. Say what's your idea type of woman? Oh, sha. My favorite type, whom? An older woman. Oh my god, Charu. That doesn't exist. You're the oldest person in the world. Yeah! Chief Charu! Oh my god. Oh, stop. No! He hit the silk. He hit the. Hang on a second. He hit the hilt of the sword that is going through his head. Right? Oh my goodness gracious. And everyone else is like, Chief Shamu! Oh my god. Oh, Usopp, you are drunk. Oh man, you are so drunk. Hey, don't touch Charu's sword, Usopp. No, you shut up, Dory. There's here no hero who draws Excalibur from the... Wait, Excalibur? Huh. Looks like they have their own Excaliburs in One Piece, huh? You better not. He'll die of bloodlust. Yo-hoo! Boy, he's really wasted. So... Brooke. I think Oda was having a great time with this chapter. So are you. I can't blame him for getting carried away. It's been his lifelong dream to come to this place. Ha! He seems to be having the time of his life. Now wait a minute. Where did Shirda get off to? Oh, okay. Looks like we've got something interesting going on here. Compression fractures in the limbs. My bad. Yeah, please ignore me. I apparently can't read today. And this one seems to have been injured by something sharp. Could this have been caused by some small but powerful human weapon? What happened? Explain it to me. Where are the castle guards? That's not a good sign. I swear, I was only going there for inspiration in fashioning the details of my block castle when I noticed the shattered gates and the guards on the floor inside. You look awfully sweaty. Is it hot out today? Eep! I wish she stared at... Oh, come on, dude. Road. Let's wake the guards up so I can hear what they have to say. No. Let's give them plenty of rest, okay? Okay. Well, then I'll just have to report to Chief Charu. But why ruin just a joyful feast? It would be right to bring unconfirmed fear to the village's attention when everyone is already in just a festive mood. Oh, okay. Hang on, I gotta read the rest of this. We must wait until the Ultraware Straw Hats return. If they find out about this business with Loki, I'll be treated like an accomplice. And I've always wished we could release Loki and have him leave the island forever. Let him rampage elsewhere for all I care. Oh, she's prepared for a wide swing. There's just one thing that troubles me. I don't think it's right to ignore the report of an intruder who looks like red-haired. Yeah, she's, this poor dude. Wait, I can't say poor dude. After him being creepy, no. That was it already. Tell me what you're hiding. I'm not gonna say that. Nope. That's too much. Oh, that's a really cool frame. The underworld. Hey, Luffy. This doesn't match what you were saying. I know, something's changed. Even the animals got messed up. You guys okay? Loki! What happened? Who did this to you? This, giant's huge. Talk to me, Loki! Oh. He's alive! He's alive! Which, I mean, I figure he'll be alive, but still, just the fact he's alive. Oh, he's breathing. Don't use the key yet. Something's wrong here, Luffy. Look how hurt he is. He's not going to be able to cause any damage. Come on, Zoro, help me. So the cuffs are made of sea prism stone. And what's with the huge animals? Chill out, Luffy. Not yet. He was going to eat the animals. Let's see. A giant is dying, man. We have to save him. That's not my problem, though. I've never talked to this guy, and I've only heard bad things about him. All I know is that if a ore-sized super giant starts raising hell, it's going to be a major problem even for Elbaph. Give me a second. Okay. Zoro? What are you doing, Zoro? He is not playing games, and I don't blame Zoro. After all, this Loki guy seems to be extremely powerful. They need to take every precaution that they can. Okay, so the injuries and the blood are real. He doesn't seem to be acting. What do you think? He died! No, Loki! How I missed thee! If he's dead, then he wasn't meant to survive. That's messed up. Yeah, that's really messed up. Here, we'll unlock the cuffs, but keep one of his legs still locked up with sea prism stone. If he wakes up again, we can talk to him. Alright, maybe I'll go call for Chopper. Nah, it's too far to the library. Though I'm pretty sure there was a doctor at the feast in the village. If that's how they find out we free Loki, though, we're gonna get kicked out of the country. If that happens, it happens. I'll go find a doctor. We'll need meat too. Can't get better without food. You want meat? There's plenty of meat over here. Oh, okay. Zoro was the one that was talking about the animals. My bad. Okay. Don't ever say that again. They're my friends. I heard some different ones in the mountain. Meat is meat. No, those are friends. And you don't eat friends. Okay, jeez, whatever. But the doctor comes first. You wait here. Sure. What's coming down? Okay, we're Doom. Oh. Okay. We got a flying ship. The island's clouds will disappear down in the underworld. All we need is a little bit of buoyancy before they vanish. Don't worry, Chill. I'll save you. We don't have time to use the lift. It's an emergency. If Loki gets free, it'll be hell on leash. It's not working though. We're gonna crash and die. I'm sorry, everyone. I made a mistake. We can't blame you. You were thinking of the fate of Elbaph. Goodbye, cruel world. This poor road. Okay. He has had one hell of a day. Between losing his castle, getting beaten up left and right, being forced to go to the castle by Luffy and the gang, and now being forced on a ship that is now crashing into the underworld. I can't really feel bad for the guy, but oh well. Oh, Luffy saved him with Gum Gum Balloon. Straw Hat. Oops. Oh, this chapter is fun. I really like this chapter. Let's see. Ooh, looks like Chur was able to get off of the boat. And I'm pretty sure that one back there is probably Road. I just get the feeling that it's Road. Now then. But thanks anyways. We only got severely injured instead of dying immediately. Hey, they looked on the bright side. We were in just a panic. I'm glad we made it in time. Whatever you do, Straw Hat, don't free Loki. We made Rodo spill the oh, Rodo. I've been saying Rodo this whole time. It'll be fine. Spill the beans. I'm sorry, Ultra Rare Luffy. You can't trust Loki. He's a cunning, cruel, vicious, backstabbing, and conniving villain. We've known Loki since we were children. If he told you anything that made you sound sympathetic, then he's lying. He's the kind of beast who killed a so-called friend at the moment's notice. He's an enemy of the world. Well, it's actually too late, I guess. Chains are rattling. He's surprised. That is kind of intimidating. Look at that thing. He's a monster. Oh, this is gonna be good. Loki! What? I thought he was passed out. Don't do it! Loki, take your hand off of, Ragnar! Ragnar? That is a creepy ass smile. Dang, look how terrifying that is. Oda done good with that one. That one is scary. What do you think, Lord Ame? You think this is terrifying? I cannot wait for them to animate this whenever One Piece gets to Elbaph. This is going to be straight up horrifying whenever they animate this. At least I think it is. Oh. Huh. That's the end of that chapter. I thought there would have been more than that. Anyways, let's do a quick review, shall we? Let's see. Nami's so upset over some treasure that ain't there. Frankie learned about the branch. Usopp's drunk and almost killed Charud. Churn realizes that something is off. Yeah, it was terrifying, isn't it? It is so creepy. And I love it. Let's see. Churn was able to make Rodo spill it out. Luffy and Zoro has a bit of a heart-to-heart about freeing the dude. Which they decided to, after Zoro kind of test him out to see whether he was faking it or not. Let's see. The new giant pirates arrived, which Luffy saved them, and they plead with him not to free them, only to realize it's too late. And then we have a sinister-looking Loki right here, which, like I said, I love this right here. Like, you can tell that he is so happy to be free. And the amount of bloodlust that he is giving off of that smile. It's just like what Alistair says. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Alright. Let's go on ahead and head to the next chapter. So let me get everything situated. And we're going to go over here. Ooh. Okay, this one looks good. Pardon you. There we go. What I'm afraid of. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 28. Give back the sword and girls, Thunder Bagra! Oh, Thunder Bagra! There we go. That's much like it. Let's see. So Yamato pretty much defeats Who's Who. We kind of figured, but it's still awesome to see that. Now then. Huh. That's a big ass snake. Teacher! 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 Help us, please! There's a huge snake in the schoolyard! It must be Chomagonder! It's the snake that brings an end to the week! You mean Saturday? It's gonna eat us! Everyone run! Everyone run into the school, now! That is a creepy looking snake. Let's see. Facility room, Walrus school. We've got trouble, teacher. There really is a huge snake out there. A beast from the underworld? What is it doing here in the sun world? I only hope we can evacuate everyone in time. Let's see. Math teacher, Mr. Blade. Oh, that's a cool name, Mr. Blade. Let's see. Walrus School Principal Tusk. We should call the chiefs. Why does he got big tusk? Wonder if he ate the Walrus fruit. You know, that would be actually pretty cool. I mean, we do got the fish fruit, so why not have other marine-based devil fruits? And a Walrus fruit would be really handy. Oh my god, could you imagine having that devil fruit and stuff? Just have to raise up your head and go, take that, stab you with my tusk. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that voice. We should call the chiefs. You're gonna have to pardon me and stuff. I'm a bit dumb. But in the meantime, the children are endangered. And we got Miss Eng, which is the language teacher. Okay. Teacher is gonna gobble Edgar up. Everyone, cover your eyes. Wait. Move it. Is that the teacher? No, that's the Principal Tusk. Dang, he knows some moves. You ain't dumb and stuff. You're okay, Lord Ame. Let's see. How about this? We're just quirky. How's that? Does that sound good? I think that sounds great. But anyways, that big snake's got his shaw ringed. Let's see. And Saul. Oh, we're gonna see Saul fight. We're gonna see Saul fight. Oh, we're gonna see Saul fight. Let's see. Sorry I'm late. Watch out, Tusk. Midterm Exam. Exam. Okay, that's actually clever. Instead of midterms exam, it's midterm exlammed. That is really, that's very clever. That really is clever. Let's see. Now we gotta analyze this. So, Saul was able to jump up. He uses ornament hockey onto his fist, and then just pulverizes the giant snake. Oh man, I hope we see more of Saul fighting and stuff, because that's actually a really cool move. And that poor snake doesn't know what hit him. Okay, the kids are looking, and they're crying. What? Mr. Principal? Let's see. Oh, my back. Ugh. By the way, thanks for the help, Saul. Don't mention it. Where's the snake come from, though? Mr. Saul! Oh, that's interesting. Former giant pirate, Tusk. He was a former giant pirate. That's really interesting. And the kids are absolutely surprised. Oh, speaking of surprised kids, you used to be a warrior too, Mr. Principal? The rumors were true. Mr. Saul is a super duper strong. He was in the Navy, right? That's really cool. There are monsters like this in the sun world. Wait. Are there monsters like this in the sun world, Saul? Not really. They're more like the usual wild animals. It's huge. Sorry about the scare, children. Thank you, Mr. Saul. Eek! Mr. Wolf. Huh? What is it now? Let's see. Inside the school. Oh! Gym teacher, Mr. Wolf. Okay, Mr. Wolf also... Why are these teachers got some pretty cool names? You got Mr. Blade, you got Tusk, and now you got Mr. Wolf. Who's next? Uh, Mrs. Daggers? Oh, that'd be so cool if there was Mrs. Daggers. What happened to you, Mr. Wolf? Forget me. What about the children? Huh? Teacher, you're off and the others wandered off somewheres. What? Where? Oh, hello. Are you Luffy's friend? That's right. Did... Kid, he did the shuffle. He did the shuffle. Trying to get away. And Mom is just like, I'm guessing he did something to you, huh? Let's see. Oh, Mr. Wolf is warning him. Be careful, Mr. Saul. You can't touch the children. Wait, what? Which way do Yerv and them go? That way, towards the beat. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave the kid Mr. Wolf's voice. That way, towards the beast. Mr. Saul, what happened to them? They fell asleep and wouldn't talk to us. Asleep? But you said they were walking? Yeah. They're all asleep and won't respond to us. Huh. Okay. The first one right here, that gives me my oldest niece's vibes. She doesn't sleepwalk or anything, but the fact that she is just taking the lead in front of everyone. My oldest niece, she loves to be the leader, sort of sense. She will try to get the others to follow her and stuff. She always wants to be the first one to go to the playground and all that. It's kind of cute. Yeah. I'm gonna name this one oldest niece. Even though she's a giant in a fictional you know what, never mind, I ain't doing that. No. I'll just call her Sleepyhead. There we go. Yeah. Anyways. Come back, where are you going? Blow the horn, warn the whole country. Not the whole country, Tusk. That's going overboard. This is an abnormal state of affairs, Saul. Look at the forest. Wait, what? What's going on in the forest? Blowing the horn. What? There are more monsters here. Where did they come from? See? Abnormal, right? Mr. Principal! The children are passing out. What's wrong, everyone? Hang in there. Oh, what now? I just don't understand. Get up, kids. What is going on? Wait, what's happening? Let me down there, Saul. I'll take a look at him. Thanks. Please do. I'm at a loss. The first thing we should do is stop the children and get them to safety. Okay. Now, we gotta check at some of these references right here. Because obviously the big wolf is based off of Fenrir, the giant wolf from Norse mythology. And I cannot remember the name, but there is said to be a large eagle that rests at the top of a Yggdrasil, the world tree. So obviously these are references to mythological creatures from Norse mythology, which I love, by the way. No, wait. I remember the name of the eagle, because it doesn't got a name. I'm not joking. It's actually called the unnamed eagle. The eagle does not have a name whatsoever in Norse mythology. So that is what people calls it, the unnamed eagle. It is a good thing I remember that. But yeah, that is really cool. So you got Chomigonder, or wait, did I pronounce that right? Midgard Serpent. You got Fretnir. And now you got the unnamed eagle. Are they gonna show the other creatures? Like the 4 stags? That would be so cool if that's the case. Ooh, we're back in the underworld. You thought that leaving one leg trapped in a sea prism stone would contain the true extent of my power? That was foolish of you. If you want to save Elbaph, undo the final cuff. Now. You'll soon see... You'll soon see if I'm really helpless or not in this condition. He is huge. Okay, look. Right there is I know I'm gonna butcher the name. There is Harden right there. Look how big Loki is compared to him. I did not think he was that big. Like, the only ones I've seen that was compared to him is like Luffy and the others. But seeing the Harden right there, he is huge. Oh. Looks like everyone else is freaking out like, hey! What's his deal? Better hurry up. If I keep landing blasts, eventually they'll hit something. And the fires will spread. Who knows what Elbaph is susceptible to, don't you? But what does he mean? I can bring all of you to ruin! Stop it, Loki! Okay, he uses his hammer. And... what? He is wielding Mjolnir. I know I'm butchering that name wrong. It's my mispronunciation problem. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. But anyways, it's Thor's hammer, which summons lightning bolts. Oh my goodness gracious. So, this is what I'm wondering. They will, Horushin and the others were fearful of Loki using Ragnar. Does the hammer have a devil fruit power? Or does it have some kind of material that can attract lightning? Because after all, we saw those sunstones earlier and they were able to control rainbows. I just don't know. But this is really something. Okay, was he a big fire? Was that thunder? There's fire on the south side of the island, Chief Charu. Did you hear the horn too? Anything but fire, we must put it out now! The Roar's School. I just realized they call it the Roar's School because of Mr. Tusk. That's funny. Mr. Saul! Mr. Principal! I recognize those monsters. You do, Miss Aang? It was earlier today. Loki has a huge hammer, and he destroyed the world. No, he doesn't. The one who destroyed the world is Nika! What? Oh, right. There are some beliefs between each one. Look. He's scary. Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Look. Okay, that kid looks like a young Frankie in a sense. But look at that. That little girl got horns. Does she have blood of the ancient giant race? That would be really interesting. Wait, didn't they already mention that in the previous chapter? I think they have. Either way, that is something. No, look, Loki is scarier. No way. Obviously, the scariest thing of all is Fenrir. I am butchering names like crazy. I am so sorry, people. Fenrir. The giant wolf, okay? The giant wolf. The giant wolf. Don't stand up on your death, children. It's ghosts. The undead, Oh my goodness gracious. I know these mythical creatures and I have said their names before, but now my mind is just drawing blanks right now. Draugrs. There we go. The undead Draugrs. Storms. Nidhogg, the lightning dragon. Chonmagander. My mom. Okay, that one got me. gonna have to give me a second. My mom. Okay. You're gonna have to give me a second. Oh god, I got the giggle. Okay. Bye, Mom. Okay. 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 Oh my god. You know what ran through my mind when I saw that? You know who else is scary? Mom! Oh my goodness gracious, that is hilarious. Okay, back to the story. Is everybody finished? Teacher, if I have to think of so many scary things, I'm going to have a nightmare tonight. Sorry, however you pronounce her name. I'm happy to see so much personality and creativity in all these drawings and essays, though. You've all got so much imagination and expression. All of those things are what the children drew based on the prompt of what they were afraid of. But that's ridiculous. These things are a version... Whoa. That is crazy. Okay. These things are a vision of the world that terrifies the children most. That is something. Okay, let's unpack this, shall we? Let's see. You got a bear with a helmet. You got a large dragon. I'm guessing that's a nidhogg. And it kind of makes me think of the dragon from Punk Hazard too. Especially the way the head looks. You got the giant eagle. You got, I'm guessing that's Loki the giant. You got a vineyard. You got a thundercloud with, Hang on, let me see what the kid says. Oh, the storms. Okay, so the kids were talking about the storms. Okay. I was going to say that kind of makes me think of Big Mom, because, you know, with suits and all that. But, well, then again, they don't know that Nami's got suits right now. Okay. You also got Nika. I could see a ghost. Oh, no. Why, there's Big Mom. Okay, she's in there. Okay. So I'm guessing some of the villagers must have talked about Big Mom and stuff. Let's see. There's the Draugr. And I'm guessing that's a boogeyman of some kind. But yeah, look at all this. Anyways, we better get back to it. Okay, we're all ready to... Hey, good job there, Killingham. Oh, wait. I think that's some kind of dot bubble next to him. Never mind, I thought he fell asleep. Good job there, Killingham. The time limit is until the children reach the chip. Do you think we could get them back? Let's see. To know love is to wound one another. Say, Gunko, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of anything? Nika. She's afraid of Nika? Well, no wonder she's a celestial dragon. Anyways, let's reveal the chapter, shall we? And please don't mind me. I'm tongue twisted like crazy for whatever reason. Anyways, children got scared because of a giant snake. The teachers are revealed. Both Mr. Tusk and Saul was able to take care of the giant snake. And I love seeing Saw in action. That's so cool. The kids found out the two are really strong. We see a new teacher, Mr. Wolf, who warns them that they can't touch the children because it turns out they're asleep. And Mr. Tuss sounds the horn because they're being invaded by giant monsters. And the children are falling asleep. Over at the underworld, we got Loki, who's telling them that they better unchain him or else, as he uses his thunder, hammer to bring down the thunder. Aw, thank you. I know I get frustrated with myself, because I know I can pronounce these right. In fact, I can pronounce these words right whenever I'm off stream, or just talking to someone else in general. But it always seems like that whenever I'm on here, I don't know, I think my brain just get overloaded and stuff, and I get tongue twisted, and I just can't pronounce things, even though I can pronounce them just fine. At least some words. You got some words that are like from some other culture or something, and I just get tongue twisted like crazy. But he brought the thunder down. The teacher remembered that all the creatures that are being shown right now are drawings that the children made that terrifies them. And we got to learn that Killingham is the one that's making these creatures. And we got to learn some of their fears too. Anyways, let us head on to 1143, shall we? And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream and stuff. I just hope that I'm doing okay. Which I know I shouldn't worry and stuff. I mean, after all, it's just me speaking. I have no shame. I have no shame in the way I speak. But I want to make sure that I am understood. Anyways. Ooh, they're flying the flying fish. Oh, that makes me think back at Sabapoli Archipelago. Let's see. We got Robin and Brooke. We got Usopp and Frankie. We got Chopper and Zoro. Yep, I kind of figured that. We got Sanji by himself, Luffy by himself, and Nami by herself. And oh yeah, there's Shinbei. I was wondering where Shinbei was at. And thank you, Lord Ame. That is, that warms my heart. Speed is the weapon. Nice. Anyways, let's get going. Okay. Hey, wait, y'all. Yerv, Maj, Wanja. Wow, they're really sleepwalking. What's this white cloth? Where are y'all going? Be careful, Saul. Remember, the other teacher said not to touch the children. But he was all bloody. I know he did, but I don't see nothing wrong with them. And it's dangerous for them to keep walking like this. He tries to grab one and... Come on, let's get back to school. No! No! Okay. Those are thorns. Okay. I'd like to know what's that about. It had to be one of their abilities or something. That had to be the only explanation. By the way, I like the fact that all three of the Goth Knights, that they're Devil Fruit users, except for Shamrock, who just uses a Devil Fruit sword. What was that, Saul? What happened? Did something stab you? This is the War School. All the children have suddenly fallen asleep. And out of those, none of them have started walking. We don't know where they're going. Western Village. It's not clear why or how this is happening. The kids at the school? My son's there too. There's also been a search of strange monsters from the forest. Monsters? Are the children safe? The children are traveling down branch route 8 at the moment. Oh, we got a new transponder. Okay, transponder pill bug. Huh, that's really something. And there's a fire too? What was all the sudden danger? Did something happen back at that school? Did you say branch 8? It's not looking good over there. Sharu and the others are drunk off their ass. Oh no! That's the school where my granddaughter's granddaughter how many generations is it now? I think you've all had enough to drink. Yeah, you should get it together. Brooke. Come on. Okay, I think this is why Brooke doesn't normally get drunk. Because he does shit like this. Ooh, it's one of the flying boats. Yes, that's quick work. The firefighting Sarv is on the case. You got this, firefighters. We're counting on you. Oh. Okay, that's... I never imagined seeing giants as firefighters on a flying boat. Only in One Piece. Only in One Piece. Okay. There's an explosion. What's that? Wait, what? And he gets smacked. The boat gets smacked. Oh shit. And the other's like, what? Man, they are all freaking out. Sharu. Oh, he's funny. Let's see. There's a Dory. There's a Kasham. Yeah, that is Kasham. I don't think that's Oimon. Huh. Okay. Shit! You see how shocked those giants were when they got stabbed by the Dorns? It's just like the famous saying, every love has its Dorns. Oh, I know the pun. Every love has its Dorns. Okay, very clever. Very, very clever. Never heard of it. Yeah, you're so, empathic, Gunko. You know that? Love is a passion, and to reach out and squeeze someone tight, even as you see the Dorns up close. The best part of this game is when it's parent and children. Parents hug their kids tight, Dorns and all. And when the kids scream and well, when they see their worst nightmares, mommy and daddy dying in agony. There's a real emotions in killing. Say Summers, Dorn fruit. He's a Dorn man. Okay. That's a very unique devil fruit power, that's for sure. I was kind of hoping with Tagging's idea where he has some kind of mythical fruit of the Dryads or something. But this works out fine. So what does the Dorn fruit actually do? It makes it seem like he's able to conjure up stuff and makes it Dorns. Which that'd be pretty cool. By the way, I just love the fact that they're all eating while they're causing all kinds of chaos. These guys. Death by love. Isn't that just like so exciting? No interest? The woman who never knew love? Which route did you choose, Gunko? There was a thick branch that ran down the middle. Munch, munch. If they walk straight that way, they'll reach the village's sea clouds. The middle one's good. Stands out better. Makes their utter futility all the more apparent. Summers, I need a bit more salt. Salt? He's thinking of salt. Azpac rock salt. Gourmet stuff. You can wake up now. Snort. So, he ate the dragon fruit, which is a Krillin, a dream manifesting man. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't know about Krillins in mythology actually having dream-based powers like that. I know they are great inspirations. I might be wrong. Then again, whenever I do my creature of the week, whenever I reach to the Krillins, which I need to add that on future listings and stuff, I'll check to see if they do have dream manifestation powers. Which you'd think that I would know that and stuff. I mean, last time I checked, I don't think they got dream-based powers. But if they do, that'll be a major power-up for my powers as well. Oh, speaking of which, I got Krillin ears. You see my ears? They're from the Krillins, too. In fact, me and him sharing the ears. Ah! What happened? Oh, there it is. See? We got the ears going on. I can't wiggle my ears. Oh. Anyways, let's get back to the chapter, shall we? Let's see. What about the sleep tests you pulled out of those brass dreams? I can keep them going at the same time, of course. Hey, this salt goes perfectly with our meat. I'll try some too. Anyway, speaking of the giant boats in the village, apparently they draw rainbows in the sky with those painter rocks. It's delicious! Oh, it's painter rocks. Okay. So they draw rainbows in the sky with those painter rocks. That's a really handy power. I mean, item. My bad. A very unique kosher they've got. So all we have to do is take one of those to return to the Holy Land. Okay, I admit, it's kind of cute how she sparks up right there. Wait, why is her eyes different colors? Ooh! Does that mean that she's got different color eyes? I don't think we've seen much anime characters with those kind of eyes. At least not any that could pop up out of the top of my head. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. We've basically run already. It's too easy. This is a baby game for babies. I'm very full now. All this and 0 calories? Well, it's dream food, so 0 energy too. Don't worry, Summers. There will be trouble. I saw a pirate ship moored on the sea clouds of the village. The Emperor of the Sea Straw Hat Luffy is here. Oh, that's got their attention. Huh? Wait. The kids are walking right towards the fire. See? You didn't expect this. Not to worry. If they... Oh my goodness. No! If they die, we can send more. That's dark. Oh, are you talking about the ear wiggling? Because my ears don't wiggle. Which is sad. You know, for my next model, I may want to see if I can get some parts that are able to wiggle depending on the head movement or the eyes blinking or something. Wait. No, never mind. My next model won't have anything like that for ears or anything. Sad. Now then. Damn you, Loki. Go on, Haruden. Try and stop me. But no. You can't possibly stop me. You can't even lift Ragnar. I just hope no one gets hurt in the Sun World. They will. The flames will only spread further. So make your choice. Will you undo the last cuff and free me? Who's this enormous giant anyways? He was really badly injured, so I wanted to help him. Or will you all choose death? I'll only keep taking the lives of those weaklings in the sun world. If you don't answer me. Wait, all right? Don't get suckered in, Harden. Sorrow? I guess I gotta do it. If he can move, I'll stop him. That was the deal. Wait, Straw Hat. He'll electrocute you if you get too close. Very well, then. I heard your answer. Okay, so... Aw, thank you. I like the ears. Oh, her eyes. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let me bring it back to the eyes. See? I hope you're able to see it right now. I'll give you a little bit to see him. And by the way, sorry for the delay reactions to you talking and stuff. You know, kind of got eyes down here, and then right there, maybe over here, maybe over there. I don't know. All right, I think that should be good. Which then again, you can kind of see her eyes right there as well. Anyways. Loki is electrifying his hammer, which I don't know if that's him or the hammer itself. Stop this, Loki! If you hurt the children, there's no turning back! Make sure you go easy on him, Luffy, or his wounds will get worsened. Okay, Luffy's going gum. Damn it. Guess I lost this one. Air balloon! Wait, what? And just like that, he's down. Well, that was anticlimactic. Which then again, he was heavily injured and stuff, so the fact that he was even able to stand up and try to taunt them? I cannot imagine this guy being at full strength. He would be terrifying. He really was at death's doors already. He was summoning all the strength he had left on the gamble. If his bluff had worked, he would have escaped so that he would collapse somewhere in secret. I just can't imagine that working, based on the amount of blood he lost. It's up to you whether to heal him or let him die, but I have business with Loki too. But it'll have to wait when I saw how bloody he was. It is true that whoever attempted to kill Loki, it is a separate incident from the matter of his own crimes. But I think I might know who it was. Please, Harleton, help me out a little. I don't want to let him die, no matter who he is. Wonder what Harleton's gonna say. Until he's fully healed, it'll probably take months. Months? We don't got that kind of time. This is One Piece, for crying out loud. If you really want to see him recovered, you shouldn't leave him in a place like this. But if he's taken to the village, it'll only lead to more calls for execution. They'll kill him. They hate him that much? He's an irredeemable scumbag. These horns turn out to be real, huh? Okay, I was right. Oh, look at that. They're a holdover of his ancient giant blood. Just like his father, Hardwell. Okay, yeah, we did mention about the horns and stuff. So, that little girl that was in the class on the previous chapter. She must have ancient giant blood in her as well. So, are there other giants out there that's got the ancient giant blood in them as well? Then again, I kind of thought that it might have been just royalty that have them in this case. Because so far the only ones we know of is the previous king and Loki. Is it me, or does he kind of look weird with the horn sticking out like that? I don't know, it might be this angle. I mean, don't get me wrong, the horns are really cool and stuff. I just don't know. Might be from this angle. But anyways. You are my sons, and I love you both. I want you two to work together to support Elbaph after I'm gone. Ugh, I can't believe this tiny weakling is supposed to be my big brother. You're just a, B-word. You're not our father's legitimate son. Hear that, Haruden? Your mother had filthy blood in her veins. Oh, wow, that's dark. Oh, Harden? What are you doing? Harden, no. Okay, Rodo and the others are trying to stop him. Hey, wait! Don't lose control, Harden! I've never forgiven him for what he did. He insulted my brother. I was gonna say brother. He insulted my mother and killed my father. Go on. Do it, you sad little berserker. Or perhaps instead of indulging in your petty personal drama, take a look at the woods around us. They all say I went and killed Dad, with pure murder in my heart. Hey, English is actually kind of hard to speak. In fact, I actually learned that English is one of the hardest languages to learn. And that's pretty much because of how so many different words have the same spelling but mean different things. But anyways, but you don't believe that, do you? Okay, looks like we got some family drama right here. By the way, I noticed that Loki's eyes were covered whenever he was a kid too. What's the deal with that? Is he blind? Wait. Okay, I remember something about Oda saying about he's going to introduce someone with an eye patch. Which I know this ain't an eye patch, but they kind of function like eye patches. Nah, I'm not going to take that. No. So it looks like that's the end of 1143. So let's refill the chapter, shall we? Review the chapter, shall we? Oh man, I need to go to bed. Let's see. Saul tries to stop the kids. Unfortunately, he gets stabbed by invisible thorns. The other giants learn about the situation with the kids. And they see the fire spreading. And then we have the firefighting, the flying boats on the case. Unfortunately, they get knocked down by the giant skeleton. No, that's a Draugr. Let's see. We see Summer, Killingham, and Gunko having their own little feast, while he says his expressions about love. And we got to learn about his Dorn fruit. And we also got to learn about Killingham's power and how it works, which is actually really cool. Let's see. Gunko pretty much talks about how they can escape with the Painter Rocks, which that's actually pretty cool lore right there. Man, the One Piece world is so fascinating. Anyways, we go back down to Loki and stuff where he tries to intimidate the others, but it fails as Luffy was able to call his bluff and he gets defeated. And Luffy decides to try to heal him because he's got business with him. And Churn is trying her best. And we also got to learn that Loki's horns are actually real, so that's pretty cool. We get a bit of flashback with Haruden with Loki. And him wanting to kill Loki. Loki talks about how everyone thinks that he killed his dad. But he says that Haruden doesn't believe that, does he? So, looks like Loki might be innocent after all. We won't really know for sure until we see like a flashback or something. Truth be told, I want to see about Loki and interaction with Nami. Because, by the way, did everyone else forget that Loki was supposed to be engaged to Chiffon until Chiffon... No, Lola. It was Lola. That he was supposed to be engaged to Lola until Lola broke his heart? Did we all forget about that? I hope Oda didn't forget that. That's why I'm really hoping that whenever Nami sees him, Nami remembers about to talk with Loki and stuff, and talks to him about that. I think that'd be really something. But anyways, my thoughts aside, that's pretty much it for 1143, and that's pretty much it for this chapter reaction. All right. Ugh. 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 Oh, that's a good stretch. Whew. But yeah, so what do we expect out of the next chapters and stuff? We might get some backstory with Loki. And we might learn about what happens. I don't think Harjin is going to believe him whatsoever and might just walk away. Let's see. As for the kids, I think they're going to get kidnapped, but hopefully Saul and the others will be able to save them just in time. As for the other giants, I think they're going to try to deal with the fire and the giant monsters. And I really hope that Usopp gets like a really good moment out of this. Like him being able to fight against the monsters and somehow bring forth a victory. Because I think that'd be really cool. Let's see. What about your thoughts, Lord Ame? Do you, what do you think what might happen later on to the future? And oh yeah, I do think that the God's Knights are going to intersect and fight against Saul and the others. I think that's what's going to happen. Because they're going to see that they're going to stop the children. Hello. That they're going to stop the children. And they're going to have to try to fight them and stuff to take the children by force. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh, got an idea? I love these emotes. I think they're handy little things. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. Ooh. I kind of like their abilities and stuff. We got a Gunko with the arrow fruit. We got Summer with the thorn fruit. Which turns out that may be a handy little devil fruit. I mean, the fact that he was able to create invisible thorns that would just stab you. Ooh, good. But Killingham's devil fruit is the most powerful. That one went by real fast. Let's see. But yeah, his devil fruit is actually OP. The fact that you could bring... Okay, not only the fact that you can make someone unconscious by just putting them to sleep, but you could also bring their dreams to life. That is terrifying. Like, could you just imagine having a nightmare about an absolute terrifying monster, and then Killingham just comes in and be like, that's interesting. Yoink. And just brings that thing to life. That would be scary. But yeah, I do see those three fighting and stuff. Well, I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm glad you like my idea. But yeah. Anything you want to say, Lord Ame, before we go ahead and end it out tonight? Oh, by the way, you like the big snake in the background? the clouds. He's a big snake. do, 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 do. Oh, snake. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go on ahead and end it out here. So, with all that, by the way, I may have to do this part a bit lower in volume because I do think someone is up. But anyways, thank you all for coming on this fantastic One Piece stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did, as we got to see what Luffy in the game is up to with Loki. We got to see the children being kidnapped, which is very, very bad. And we got to see Usopp just having his ass completely drunk. And if you guys wish to see more of these, just check me out on my Twitch page along with Twitter and YouTube. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So see you guys. So long. Bye. Okay, bye. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but I am hoping that I can. So make sure you guys check me out on Twitter for that, okay? Alrighty then. For real though. Bye.